Good day! My name is Earl Jairo Buñag and we are here to explain to you the Week 17 final project. My groupmates are Ablaña Elaiza, Almocera Framcess, Arevalo Mariel Nicole, Balagot Miguel, Caacoy Aicie, Capacio Denssel Johrenc, and Delfinado Clare, and the following are the specific requirements. Hello, good day! I am here to discuss to you the UML class diagram of week 17 and its relationships. The classes that will be discussed in the diagram are the class of college program, class of curriculum, class of year, class of semester, and lastly, the class of course. In the class of the college program, we have the class fields private string, college program name, and college program code, private list curriculum, curriculum list, and private static int year release. For the methods, we have the public college program that accepts parameter string college program name and string college program code. Then, public void create curriculum that accepts parameter string curriculum code. Then, public string college program details and public void display college program curriculums. In the class curriculum, we have the class fields private string curriculum code, int year release, and list year list. For the methods, we have public curriculum that accepts string curriculum code and int year release. Then, public void create curriculum per year and accepts parameter int year number and course. Then, the public void display curriculum per year. Then, the private year search that accepts in year. For the class year, we have the class fields of private int year number and list semester list. For the methods, we have public year int year number, public void add course to the semester that accepts course, and lastly, public void get semester list. For the class of semester, we have the class field private int semester number and the list course list. For the methods, we have the public semester that accepts int semester number, public void add course that accept course as parameter, and lastly, public void display semester. For the class course, we have the class fields private string course code, string course description, string prerequisite, and int number of units. For the methods, we have the public course that accepts parameter string course code, string course description, int number of units, and string prerequisite, and lastly, the public void display course. The relationship of the class or the weak relationship of association, or the composition, which implements whole-part relationship wherein the class course is associated with class semester, and class semester is the part of class year, and class year is a part of the curriculum is part of the college program, and multiplicity of every college program or one college program can have 0 to many entity of curriculum, while one entity of curriculum can have 1 to many entity of year, while on the entity of the year can have 1 to 2 entity of semester, while 1 to many of semester can have 0 to many entity of course.
After running the program, all of the available college programs will be shown at the top of the console. These are the only available college programs to be made by the user. The main menu will be seen at the bottom of it. The user must select an option from the menu. Selecting number 1 will create a new curriculum, and the program will prompt them to enter the curriculum's college program, curriculum code, and the year of release in order to effectively save and construct the curriculum in the program. Selecting number 2 will create a course. The user will be prompted by the system to enter the course code, description, number of units, and prerequisites. By selecting number 3, the program will assist the user in viewing all curriculum information in this function. There is a submenu for this feature. Selecting number 1 from the submenu can display the entire curriculum for each college program. Selecting number 2 from the submenu allow users to explore the specifics of a curriculum. And last, selecting number 3 from the submenu will redirect the user back to the main menu. Selecting number 4 will allow the user to search for a curriculum. The application will prompt the user to enter the curriculum code and the college program code. After that, the curriculum code, year, semester, course code, and course description, number of units, and prerequisites are all then displayed. Selecting number 5 will allow the user to manage a curriculum. This system function has a submenu and lets the user manage the curriculum. The user can view the available courses by selecting number 1 from the submenu. Then, if the user selected number 2, a course is added to a curriculum. Selecting number 3 from the submenu will take the user back to the main menu. The last selection is number 6. It will only stop and terminate the whole program.
To discuss to you the main method. In the main method, we first import array list and list to store data that will be needed in the program. Then, we import buffered reader and input stream reader to get the input of the user. And lastly, we import IO exception to check exception that must be handled during the compile time. In public class main, we create a private static list named course bank that accept course and a private static list college program bank that accept college program. Then after that, we declare private static integer variables such as choice A, and number of units. These all are declared static to put a try-catch method that will help to eliminate error when the program is running. Inside the main, we instantiate college program with a variable name CCE with a constructor accepting parameter of College of Computing and Engineering and CCE. Also, with a variable name CHAS with a constructor accepting parameter College of Health and Allied Science and CHAS with a variable name CEAS with a constructor accepting parameter College of Education and Arts and Science and CEAS. Also with the variable name CBAA with the constructor accepting parameter College of Business, Accountancy and Administration and CBAA. Below the block of the instantiation, we add objects the list college program bank. After that, we call the method displayed college programs to display the college programs. Then, we instantiate buffered reader to get the input of the user and store it at the variable BR. To make the menu, we first declare a while loop to make the menu show again and again. Inside the while loop, we make a menu that can create new curriculum, create course, view curriculum, search curriculum, manage curriculum, and exit. In getting the choice of the user, we first call the try-catch method to catch the number format exception. The user's input will be stored in a variable choice, and if the user put an invalid character, then the invalid character, the program will print a message, please use a proper character. If the user already select, the choice will be subjected for a switch case. If the user select case 1, then the program will print a message asking the user to enter the college program of the curriculum to be created. If the user input, then the input will be stored in a variable named college prog code 2. Then, in the if statement, if the college program exists, it will print a statement to ask the user to enter curriculum code. The user input will store to string curriculum code, and the curriculum code will be the parameter to method create curriculum code, else the program will print message college program doesn't exist, then break.
Hello everyone, my name is Elaiza Ablaña, 2ITC. In our main class, the case to create a course if number 2 is selected, system.out print line, new line plus create new course plus new line, then in the output, user selects number 2, then menu to create new course. System.out print enter course code in the output, user need to enter the course code which is the subject code of his or her course, such as CCS108, ACT101, CCS107, etc. And the string course code equals PR.read line to uppercase, then automatically capital the characters once user input the course code. System.out print enter course description. The user enter the course description which is the subject, such as object-oriented programming, data structures and algorithms, principles of accounting, etc. System.out print enter number of units, user enter of his or her number of units per subjects, and System.out print line, please use proper characters. There is a warning message once the user did not input the proper characters. System.out.print enter prerequisite. The user entered the prerequisite if she or he had, and if none, user enter none. In our case 3, the media is view curriculum. That number 3 is selected. System.out print line, press 1, view of curriculum. The user press 1, then curriculum will show the list of curriculums. System.out print line, press 2 to view the curriculum details. User press 2 to view the curriculum details, then he or she enter the program code to view the curriculum details. System.out print line, press 3 back to main menu. User press 3 to go back main menu and enter again a selection. The suite choice A, our another case 1, view all curriculum under each college program. If 1 is selected, the college program 1 display the college program curriculums. In another case 2, view curriculum details of a specific college program. If number 2 is selected, System.out print line view curriculum details of a specific college program. System.out print enter the college program code. User enter the college program code to view the list of curriculum details. Then case 3 break loop 2.
Dangal greetings. My name is Denssel Capacio, and I'm here to explain my part, which is case 4. In this code, you are prompted to enter a program code, and if the program code is found, you are then prompted to input a curriculum code. If the curriculum code is found, the contents of the curriculum will be displayed, and otherwise, if the program is not found, a notice indicating this will be displayed.
In case 5 is another switch, the user have an option to pick 3 number. In first number, we have a display available courses. On the second one, we have the option to add course to specific curriculum. And on the last option, we have the back to main menu. In first case, as I mentioned before, it will display the available courses. We have a column of course code, course description, number of units, and prerequisite. And in for loop, it will print all the names of courses inside the course bank or the list. After the first case, we have the second case where you have a option to add a course on a specific curriculum. In here, the user are asked to enter a program code of curriculum, and the college program is a function to search for the program code. And in our nested loop, if else statement, if college program exists, it will ask the user to enter the curriculum code. After it will loop through the curriculum list, and once it find the specific code, it will set the index position to positive numbers. Since hence, if not found, it will retain the value of -1. Then if the position is found, the user will enter the course code same as curriculum. It will search for the course code. Once the code is found, it will assign the year and the assigned subject, and if it's not found, it will say that the course doesn't exist. On the last case, it will only break the loop where you will be transported to main menu.
Hi, my name is Denssel Capacio, and I'm here again to explain my part, which is case 6. When the user enters the number 6, the program will terminate and the loop will be broken. And if the user input does not match any of the cases, the program will be fall back to its default case and solicit the user for input once more.
Good day, Dangal greetings. I'm Nicole Arevalo, and I'm here to discuss my part in the main class. A method to search course in the course bank, private static course search course, which accepts a string value, string course code, course subject equals null, and a for loop statement, the integer data type index is set to 0, and if the index is less than the course bank size, the index will increment. And an if statement to get the course code, subject equals course bank get index, and a break statement. Next is a method to search a college program in the college program bank, private static college program search college program, which accepts a string value, string college program code, college program, college prog equals null, and a for loop statement, the integer data type index is set to 0, and if the index is less than the college program bank that size, the index will increment. And an if statement to get the college program code, college program equals college program bank that get index, and a break statement. Next is a method to display the college programs. Private static void display college programs contains a for loop statement that prints the college program details. Lastly, a method to check if the subject and college the user entered exist. We used Boolean is subject exist, course subject, return subject is not equals to null to check if the subject is existing. And Boolean is college program exist, return college program is not equals to null to check if the college program is existing. That's all, thank you.
Hi, my name is Framcess Almocera and I'm here to discuss my part. In the class year, we have a class field of a year number and a list name semester list referencing the semester class and the constructor that accept the year number. The class also consists of a getter and setter method for the year number class field. The method add course to semester that accept a course is called when you want to add a course to a semester. The method asks the user which semester after inputting the semester. The method will validate if the semester exists if the user input a semester more than 2. It will prompt that there is only 2 semesters. And if the input is within 1 and 2, we will go inside the for loop. In the first loop, it will add the course, and in the second time, it will add the course to the semester. Lastly, it will prompt a message, course successfully added. On the last method, the get semester list will display the details of 2 semesters. Thank you.
Hello, good day. My name is Johrenc de Leon. I'm here to explain my part in our group, which is the course class. My explanation here will be very quick and simple. I will start with the class fields, course code, course description, number of units, and prerequisite. We also have a parameterized constructor course that contains 3 strings and 1 integer data type, which is the course code, course description, prerequisite, and the 1 integer data type number of units. Next is the getter, get source code, and the setter, set subject code. Lastly, the method to display the details of a course, display course. The contents here will depend on the current inputs from the program or the inputs that the user will add. That's it. Thank you for listening. Hello. My name is Johrenc de Leon. I'm here to explain the semester class. I will start with the class field, semester number, and then the list collection, which is the course list. We have a parameterized constructor that only contains an integer data type, semester, and the 2 getters, which is the get semester number and get course list. The setter set semester number, and next is the method to add a course to a semester, which is the add course. This method's purpose is to add a course if the user wants to add a new one. Last but not the least is the displayed semester. So the first line, semester plus semester number. The next one shows the course code, course description, number of units, and prerequisite. Next is the for loop. The integer data type index is set to 0. And if the index is less than the course list that size, the index will increment. And then the course list will get the index and it will be set into the display course. That's it. I hope you understand my explanation. Thank you.
Good day, I'm Clare Delfinado. I'm gonna explain the curriculum class. First, the class fields. For string curriculum code, those are BSIT, BSCS, BSCPRE, and BSIE. That user should enter one of it. Integer year list, which is the 2022, should be entered by the user. And then declaring a list collection of year list objects, which private list year and year list equals to new array list year, open and close parentheses. And for the parameterized constructor of curriculum that contains string curriculum code and integer year list in the parameter, and using this key for return. Next are the getter and setter for curriculum code and getter for year list. For method, we have curriculum code, year list, and a list referencing the year class, as well as a constructor that accepts a string curriculum code and an integer year list, as well as a getters and setters for curriculum code and year release. Moving on to the methods, our first method is a create curriculum per year that accepts two parameters, which are the year number and the class course. And on the other method, which is display curriculum per year. What it actually does is display the year and the semester for each of the years in the year list. And the last method of the curriculum class is used to search for a year on the year list if the year inserted in the parameter is found. Otherwise, it will return null. That's it. Thank you.
Here on the college program class, we basically imported these libraries that are pre-made for the ease of use, like reading the input of the user and for making a list for the whole class. We use the public class college program for getting the college names and codes. We also declared a list collection for the curriculum list objects as well as getting the year list of the selected college. Buffered reader for reading the text input, and parameterized constructor that contains two string data type, college program name and college program code. Here, the setters and getters of the college name and code, as well as the list of the curriculum. We use the create curriculum method to create a new curriculum of a college program. The user must enter here the year of its release. A try and catch method is used here for preventing errors of number format exception. After using this method, a new curriculum is successfully created. There's also a method here that displays the details of the college program. We use college program details as a variable, and this method returns the name and code of the program. Finally, the last method on the college program class, it is the display college program curriculums. It will display the program details and will also show the available list of curriculums from the program when it is selected by the user.